there you go. All right, Judy Matejek here, Life Mastery Consultant right outside of Austin, Texas. And then we have the other side of the world. So I thought we had decided to collaborate because we are both life mastery consultants. And we're at the opposite side. Wayne, where are you from?
Good morning, Judy. I'm from the future in New Zealand. So it's Thursday morning and it's about 9:45 or 20 to 10, sorry. So yeah, we are in a little place called Hawke's Bay on the east coast of the North Island of New Zealand.
Isn't that amazing? I love technology that we can connect, and it just gives me more beautiful things that we are all one. We talk a little different though.
Yeah, not that different. At least we can understand each other, Judy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I wanted to start off with one of the core values of our Life Mastery Consultant is that we believe in people. And we know that there's a potential and power within every person breathing that is so much stronger than any of our circumstances, any condition, and any situation. And I wanted to, interview you because you've got quite a remarkable story. Can I tell you why you interest me, Wayne?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Well, a lot of my viewers and followers, we are the teachers, school teachers. And my clients are a lot of retired school teachers, a lot of them, the special ed teachers, and we are fascinated by people who have an ability, a different ability that we see, a different ability, and who are beautiful. And so that's why you fascinate, not just that, but because of this sense of overcoming whatever it is that seems in your way. And you are the prime example of that. So I want to hand it over to you and have you talk about maybe that core value and how that's affected your life and what you're up to.
My journey started 23 years ago in this learning when my life changed quite dramatically by injuring my neck playing rugby at the age of 25. So that was in 95. And I was very vulnerable, of course. I'd lost my ability, physical ability, and I was a farmer and a sheep shearer, and a rugby player. I loved being physical, and so I had to look at life. I had two choices when lying in that bed, that I could quite easily throw in the covers over my head, and the other choice was get out there and make a life with what I had. And I don't know why, but I chose the second. And it's probably a little bit to do with my parents and my upbringing and that sort of thing. But by doing that, I set some goals. And the first one was to go back to the farm and run the farm. And it took me 2 years to drive. But as soon as I achieved that goal, it opened things up. So within 5 years, I started running the farm. And once I achieved that goal, all of a sudden it wasn't enough, because that was the big goal. And it was like, wow, what am I going to do now? And as soon as I put that energy out there, all sorts of things started to come. I ended up doing outdoor activities that were extreme for people with disabilities. And that's where the mentoring came in. And down that line, self-development came along soon after. And then I met Mary and online, and I resonated with her. And next minute I was in LA. And next minute I decided I wanted to be a coach. And it was just because I had to learn to push through so much fear on that journey. I knew when the opportunity came that I had to push through that fear and to become a life consultant. So yeah, that was the kind of the journey that I had.
So when you said, I know part of what we teach in the Dream Builder process is there's that having that vision, that first part. And in that vision, it sounded like to you, the vision was to drive that first vision, to drive a car.
Yeah, the big vision was to go back to the farm, to run the farm, to be able to run the farm again. And it was a big farm. It was 1,100 acres, so that's quite big. And well, it's average over here, I suppose, these days. So that was the big goal, and I soon knew that I wasn't strong enough. So to do that, I knew I had to drive. And once I drove, that opened me up to adapt to motorbike. And I was isolated, so I drove. I had, it gave me the ability to go to town and socialize and get back out there. And that was really, really scary.
Yeah, to get back out there. What I wanted to pinpoint is there's the vision, and then comes this whole part called the gap, where that fear came in. And then you faced your fear, and you told me at one time some quote about fear. Can you remember that? Tell me what was that quote that I can't quite remember, but you said it so beautifully.
I've got a few, but it's the main one is feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's the big one that a lot of people would have heard before, but it's so true. It's that reality of moving out of that life that we're stuck with, that circumstances. And when we get on that border of moving out of that into something new, all sorts of things whack us in the face and say, don't do that. And then we have this internal fight. And I talk about the internal fight that we go, yeah, do it. No, don't do it. It's like, but yeah, it's like, and quite often we let that the fear of the circumstances win, and because it's scary. It is scary. It's something new for us. And
I love it because so many. I'm just thinking of so many of the inspirational videos and stuff you watch. They're great, and I want to dive into that. Well, where did fear come in, and what are some of the things you had to tell yourself to keep moving forward in the face of that? And just saying, just for me, it's, I got my stories, baby. and I look around, and I'm like, there's really not too many people who are doing what I'm doing at this age. My fear is like, you're too old. You can't, you're just, who are you to think you can do technology? And it's not, it's like, I don't know. You just said it so beautifully. So the first thing was driving the car. And then I wanted to pinpoint something else you said. Then there was, there was car. Then there was the next step. And the next step. So what does that say about your vision?
Well, the big part, back in those days, I didn't realize that I was doing the vision building, the dream building. But I had really an awesome, because farming was my first love. I suppose I haven't really said that, I was a 3-year-old in front of my grandfather's horse. I just loved it so much, and so I wasn't going, definitely, that was the catalyst to drive me towards that vision of creating that farm life again. So that was the big element. And then I realized when I achieved that I had this amazing fear of what might happen. And especially with the driving and I think I tell a story, or I do tell a story about me blanking out because of my anxiety of driving down the road, which was isolated, no cell phones, those sort of things. And I'm thinking what might go wrong, you know? And so that fear, I had to face that. And I suppose what really stood me instead is because I put it out there that what was next for me. And along came extreme outdoor activities for people with disabilities, you know, paragliding, whitewater rafting, scuba diving, all these things that were on the verge of my reality impossible at that stage. You know, I don't have balance. I can't turn over in water. All these things I had to face that were really, really life-threatening, and I had to rely on others. So that was the learning that really had to make me push through that fear.
So I love that part that you just did there. Rely on others.
Yeah.
For me, like, oh, well, yeah, rely on others. So
yeah.
How was that for you that you had to change your thinking about that? Or yeah.
And you put into reality that I was a physical boy of the land who was very independent, and then all of a sudden my independence left. And I've said this too many times, Judy, that my accident, it had to be the level that I am. And I'm a neck injury, so, you know, my hands are affected reasonably badly by my accident. And it was worse when I had my accident. So I've actually improved a lot since my accident. And if I had any lower level, I would have made my old life again.
Oh.
I would have stayed in my old life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wouldn't have had the growth and the change that I am. So we are having this conversation right now, because I would have stayed in the reality of my old life. Somehow I would have made it happen. So I had to have that level of injuries so I had to change. And that's where I had to rely on other people.
Yes.
So I really had to, and the learning there was that, wow, I've got my hands in other people's lives, my life, sorry, in other people's hands. And that's really, really scary. and so that taught me that, wow, if I push through that, there's like this big blossoming of a flower happening on the other side. You know, it's like burst of energy and power.
Yeah, and power. And, you know, it seems like just in the last couple minutes you've said, that's really, really scary. Each time you've said that, you go, yes, it's the power. So now you're, I mean, I keep telling my friends that Wayne Forrest is tearing up New Zealand speaker circuit. So tell us about is it exhilarating speaking from the stage and telling people? Tell me about why it is you're doing what you're doing now. What's your why now?
My why now, yeah, thank you, Judy. And that's, I love speaking. I come alive. And when you get into that energy, you know that you're coming from that flow of purpose or life's flow, which is coming through us. never beats it because it's really your passion. And you'll know that it's your passion because you can get excited about it and you can talk about it to anybody and everybody and all day. And so I realized that this interaction that we are having right now,
Yeah.
on the stage or on whatever, is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
And that flow of life comes right through me when I'm doing this, and it's just incredible.
Yeah. So flow of life. That's what I keep hearing you say. Yeah. So tell me what that means for you. I would say today, but it's really tomorrow where you are. Well, yeah, it blows my mind that it's tomorrow where you are.
Yeah.
I keep one of my things, well, let's just stay in today and put my feet on the ground where I am. And then there's a part of me that goes, yeah, but what about tomorrow? So tell me about your flow of life in today. What does that look like? How can people find you? And I know we're all over here well, not all of us, but I am. That you're inspiring globally. What is your vision for yourself? Yeah, tell us your vision.
Well, my vision is wow. My vision is to be on the world stage. I know I have my unique voice, and it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I just have this vision that I'm speaking to thousands of people, and millions of people. I've got a vision of being on the Oprah show. I want to be out there, and it's because I want to create that voice in everybody, that passion in everybody, that flow of life in everybody I meet, and I feel that I've got a unique way of explaining that people get. It's very, very basic, but it's clear that we are all connected to this amazing power, and when we are connected, that's our true self.
Okay, Wayne,
yeah.
Are you ready to play a little game with me?
Yeah, mate, go for it.
I love how you say, yeah, mate. Okay, let's just pretend I'm Oprah. You're on it, okay?
I'm on it.
You are on, and imagine that Oprah here is like going, wow, awesome, you're rocking it, right? Here's my question to you that I often ask my clients in their vision, because you're in your vision right now, Wayne.
Yeah.
You're speaking to thousands and millions, man. This is going viral, baby. What are people saying about you?
Wow. That's a good question.
Okay, so here you go, Wayne. People are hearing you speak. You're looking out, right? And you're seeing their eyes going, Wayne. What are they saying about you that keeps them coming back and keeps them going forward in their lives? What are they telling you? What are people telling you?
Okay.
And they're crying.
Huh? Okay, here it is, Judy. It's that I am giving people the flow of life, and it's making them feel that feeling of gorgeousness. It's making people feel gorgeous. It's making people delicious. It's all those yummy words that come from the inside. right? It's like the best pie in American terms, you know. When it hits your mouth, it's just gorgeous. You know, it's that's what I want people to feel. That is
Now,
what.
you
Yes,
want
I heard it. I heard myself.
that? Do you
That
want them
is
to,
what
or are they
people
already
are
doing it?
hearing. That is what people are hearing. I got the what.
Coming from your vision, everybody is watching this.
Yeah, coming from the vision.
Come from this vision, and you are someone's piece of pie.
Oh, they could be taken. Sorry guys, I'm married. Just remember that.
Well, it's almost Thanksgiving here in the United States, and we are totally into eating pie and turkey.
Yeah.
Well, so, Wayne, I want to thank you for this opportunity from the bottom of my heart.
Pleasure.
And so, if you had one final thing to say to everyone here, and then we'll sign off and watch this go viral. How's that for you? What is it that you would love to put out there for the world? What is your wish for the world right now?
Find that feeling of gorgeousness. And that's a client of mine's word. I've stolen it. He's a great guy. But find that gorgeousness and just step into that as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And that is where the magic begins. And yeah, keep stepping into it. You'll step out of it, but just keep stepping back in. The same as the fear, the internal fight. You know, we step out and we go, oh no, damn, I want to be back in it. And yeah, so just keep stepping back.
There you go. Well, great. Thank you so much. And so, from the bottom of my heart, from everyone on this side of the world, we hug everyone up from your side of the world, and that we are all one. So, Judy Matejcik here, Life Mastery Consultant. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly. Over and out. I love it.